The crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. This game marks the end of a road trip for the Lakers. They're looking to snag one here before heading home. And, of course, OG Anunoby. We'll get to see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Lakers team in this one.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Screen by Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, Howard. It's good on the putback.
The first guy you have to box out, Dwight. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass.
Johnson outside. Here's Jackson. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Booker. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, rising up well to finish off the dunk with power. Tremendous athleticism by Kentavious Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Now here's Booker. Here's LaRavia from outside off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Johnson with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Morant looking around. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Lock at 6. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Johnson's length makes him hard to deal with inside, which is why he's able to draw fouls.
That's good from Johnson. And so he hits both. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. A couple seasons ago, set with injuries, the Grizzlies rode Jaren Jackson Jr. He said, I probably had never been put in a position to be that offensively free in my life. Getting those experiences, I can take that going forward. But it's more fun to have everybody around you for sure. Back to you, Kevin.
Great to see how he's grown. Allie, we thank you very much.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Back to LaRavia. Now Booker. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Jackson has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Gannett with a wide open look. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. And here is Johnson. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The drive by Booker. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Here's Hachimura. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside. And And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game. The three trains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got the first basket of the second quarter for Los Angeles. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
You know, the combination of size, speed, and length that Johnson has really pretty unique for a point guard.
The Lakers making a switch here. We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but G.A. much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shoots the three. Hands it from downtown. Hachimura's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers.
Hachimura has the ability to torch defenses from deep and continues to work on this area of his game.
Yep, that one goes. Morant's got his first points of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And Gannett gets it to go.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Johnson surveying the floor. Back to Clark. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers trailed by 8. Back to Doncic. Morant with the steal. Johnson right side. Magic flushes it down.
Magic doing a little self-serve. Going vertical on him.
Anunoby in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
They double-team Johnson. Jackson from long range. A rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And again, the Lakers no good. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Grizzlies leading by 10. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while, and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Kevin?
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker's range.
Magic driving in. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trailed by 9. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Here's Conchar. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Wells. Memphis moving it around. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
No good from Clark. Lakers trailed by 8. Lets it go from the wing. And no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jerome. Memphis leading by 9. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Wells. Fires away from way outside. The second effort. And Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Back to Booker. Here's Connect. The three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
For the 3. Second chance shot. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And the Lakers making a change here. Lakers trailed by 12. Doncic with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Howard. And Howard slams it home.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Johnson outside. Jackson in the corner. Here's Morant. And he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh my goodness.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Johnson with it. Connect picks him up. Johnson, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Connect. Now, here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
You know his teammates got to love that. Anunoby taking it with authority.
Stolen by Connect. And Anunoby slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game. 1:10 left from the third quarter. Morant with it, and it's Howard picking him up off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. Here's Morant. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And the wide open J from Edey. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
The defense collapses on Morant. Smartly, he's able to find that open three-point shooter.
It's Doncic battling down low.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Johnson attacking. And stolen by Howard. On the wing, Doncic. And the lead is down inside single digits. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. It's sent back by Edey.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage number. 35. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lakers trailed by 9. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Doncic looking it over. Booker outside. Here's Anunoby.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Lakers trailed by 7. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And Howard always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
And it's sent back by Howard. Shot on the wing. And the shot is long.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
But I tell you what, the muscle of Howard still very impressive, brushing the contact off like it wasn't even there.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. 6 on the shot clock. Now Johnson. Doncic with the steal. Howard in the post. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Both teams deciding to change it up. Up top, Booker. To tie it up. Edey rips down the rebound.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Johnson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Count the basket.
And how about
about the grit and determination in the post. I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Ayton. Now Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton outside. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Johnson.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Booker missed on the 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Johnson finishes inside with ease.
Calling his own number night. Magic has been feeling that he's delivered.
It's Booker. Fires the 3. Down it goes for 3.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
And here's Morant. Shoots it up. Edey.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Stolen by Jackson. Now Morant. Jackson outside. Takes the 3. The putback. Great determination, but can't put it back in.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Booker outside. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And it's the Bucks to start out. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Picked by Prince. Inside. Out to Portis. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game. You look at Indiana, they know they get one shot in this single elimination first round.
It feels a little bit like a college tournament in here, doesn't it? I mean, this will be a wild one. You can never predict the outcome of a single game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Oh, stolen by Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Jackson.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Nesmith on the wing. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's tipped. Tries to save it. Here's Jackson. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You got to know where Giannis is at all times, especially when you're around the goal.
There's a screen by Turner. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And he makes it on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the night.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Pass to Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
And 0 for 4 starts. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the pool.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now here's Halliburton. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Halliburton draws the double. Nembhard for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee leading by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. To the paint. Out to Portis. And stolen by Jackson. Nembhard for 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
While not a laser, Nembhard makes enough threes to keep the defense on.
Kicked by Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. That one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
Now here's Portis. He's scoreless. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. So nice passing by Indiana here. Nembhard outside. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Nesmith. He nails it, and we're tied.
Nesmith very efficient in the catch-and-shoot situation.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Portis outside, from outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
And Neesmith is a very talented shooter, no denying that. I mean, he's a guy you have to guard closely at all times.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
So the Pacers breaker gets through.
11 seconds left to play in the first. Halliburton outside. From deep three-point land. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Indiana ahead. They... And time for us to get back into it here in game one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
Hey, when it comes to his three-point shot, I think those corners are where Pascal Siakam is the most effective.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nembhard for three. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Nembhard's got 6 points.
After a cold first quarter, they brought up their field goal percentage, trying to build out this lead now.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw, no good. Pacers leading by 3. Down low. It's stolen by Kuzma. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Left side Porter. Launches it. And the Bucks miss again. And here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Nice job capitalizing inside by Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he's capable of doing damage down there when given the opportunity.
Tipped. Pass to Mathurin. Lets the three fly. Fires in the triple. Mathurin's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Prince. No made baskets yet. Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Toppin outside. To the middle. Here's Huff. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Jackson. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Back to Turner. Puts it up for 15. That one rolls around and rims out.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Pacers lead by 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him. If if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Now McConnell. No points yet. Pass to Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Over Antetokounmpo. And it's Mathurin missing. Bucks trail by 10. Another shot. Oh, down low. The Greek Freak.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And here's Shepherd for three. Pure from three-point range. Shepherd's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Back to Jackson. Indiana with a rebound. Pass to Huff. Now here's Toppin. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Mathurin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, when you think about Mathurin, his scoring ability really jumps out at you. You got to be excited about his future.
That free throw good for Mathurin. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Bucks trail by 12. It's Prince on the wing. Still no points. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Over to the wing. Back to McConnell. Toppin outside. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Antetokounmpo outside. Jackson outside. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. And here's Indiana now. Oh, stolen by Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Halliburton, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Out to the wing. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Portis outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Now Turner. 3-pointer. Just 4 to shoot. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Nembhard outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they're pushing it up.
Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
Into the 3rd. 2 minutes in now. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard outside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis going downhill. And Giannis with the jam.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Halliburton on the attack. From about 19. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And now Indiana on the fast break. There's Nesmith with the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nesmith's got 8 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
I'll support it. The 3. They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't connect from short range. Oh, nice shot by Halliburton. And now an 11-point Pacer lead.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got 20.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, left side. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Nembhard. 3-pointer. Jackson. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Siakam.
Set the trap perfectly there. Had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Antetokounmpo outside. Portis outside. Fires from deep. And the dunk by Jackson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Huff. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Out to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. Not going to go that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Good look from Mathurin. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. And the Pacers lead by 13. To the inside. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Jackson. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
When Giannis enters the lane, it just collapses, sucks your defense right in, which opens up the three ball.
Toppin outside. McConnell looking around. Toppin outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mathurin. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Over Mathurin. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And here's Mathurin. Would bring it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Connects from downtown.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Indiana leading by 13. Pass to McConnell. Here's Shepherd. That three's off the mark. Jackson. Up again. Toppin rips down the board. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Portis. For 3. Toppin rips down the board.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Prince on the attack. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Well, the attacking mentality of Prince right there. You love that. If he has a lane, he's not going to wait around. He's going to hit it right away.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Prince gets the ball and knows he's ready to let it fly. This guy plays with great confidence.
Halliburton punching in. Shoots a 3. The triple drop.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Portis. Puts up the tray. The putback. Another shot. Good for 2.
Boy, taking good high percentage looks that come naturally to him. You've got to love the shot selection of Prince.
Halliburton. Another chance. Nembhard outside. Now Halliburton from downtown. Turner with a rebound. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Pacers.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Tyrese Halliburton.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
He's off from 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jackson. Beautiful work with the baby hook.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals.
Grizzlies look to take charge at the... FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. Here we go. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena. Now here's Johnson. To the paint. Edey gets the bucket. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And here are the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Jackson with the screen. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Doubled by Conley. Edey can't hit. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep, in size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Conley inside the line. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
Here's Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
Outside Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Outside Jackson. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves trailed by 3. Outside Butler. Pass to Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Now, here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. It's Morant in the corner. Outside for Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Johnson gets the bucket.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Back to Randall. Stolen by Jackson. It's Morant with the drive.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Pass to Edey. Outside for Jackson. Down low. Caldwell Pope. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
And it's continuous. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Stolen by Magic. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Memphis out in front, leading by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
Love seeing Butler go up strong. When he dunks it, you feel it from here.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
You can't get that one.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Johnson with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Dillingham. Intercepted. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Morant. Some solid defense from Butler. The Timberwolves trail. Out left to the wing. Clark with a wide open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Magic flushes it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Islo to head their program. Stan after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Tries again. That's good on the jump shot. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just falls for the ball.
And it's Morant missing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. No good from Clark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Mourning sends it back. The 3 ball. The putback. And it's Butler stuffing it right back through.
Well, look, we know Jimmy Butler never quits. He sticks with the play and fights for the bucket.
Clark with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. Clark left side. Off target from three-point range.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Konchar on the wing. Picked by Clark. Inside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Swiped away. Here's Konchar. Oh, he got it to go! That was incredible.
And a huge three there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Edwards. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Right side, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 10.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Pass to Jerome. Memphis moving that ball around. 5 to shoot. Here's Konchar. Second chance shot. Outside for Jackson. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Edwards, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And the 3 ball is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Outside Edwards. For three, Edwards nails it.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Back to Clark. For three, Gobert pulls it in. It's a close game here in Memphis. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is Ja Morant, but his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Kevin, back over to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks. Another miss by Minnesota.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Leaving the lane. And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And give credit to Gobert there. Excellent pass to an open teammate.
Jerome with it. Out defended by Randall. Back to Konchar. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we're just... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Jackson with the screen. And it's Morant missing. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Conley.
More good work on the...
Butler making a show out of the slam.
There's that fiery attitude of Butler's showing up the defense.
Timeout called by Coach Iserlohn. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Well, Jackson Jr. has a great feel around the glass, creating second chance opportunities.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant downhill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The electric Ja Morant, the leader of this team, Stan. What's his focus need to be going forward?
Well, look, Kevin, I think it's pretty simple with Ja Morant. We know how good he is. Can he keep himself on the floor on a consistent basis, which for Ja means staying healthy and staying out of trouble. If he can do that, there's no question about his ability or his ability to lead this team.
Here's Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Conley there for the rebound. Here's Butler. Johnson rips down the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. No good on the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Jackson. And Mourning sends it back. Throws it down. What an assist!
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Jackson. Up again. Rebounded by Randall. Timberwolves leading by 11. Edwards. It's good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Fires the 3. Jackson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Edwards fires. It's off target.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Minnesota.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Butler. Clock at 6. For 3. Johnson rips down the board. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks.